Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome to the French Seams. Thank you very much for joining me for today's video. I had wanted to put out a Friday Sews last week, but I had the most terrible head cold and I was feeling so desperately sorry for myself and I was in no state to film a vlog. So I'm really excited to be here with you today to share what I've been getting up with. So I'm feeling miles better. It's wonderful. So what have I been getting up to? So I put out a few videos. Thank you very much to everybody who watched those. And also thank you to all the love I received on my new Ellie and Mac Sage sweatshirt, which I loved making and I've been enjoying wearing ever since. Popping a picture here. It's a fantastic sweatshirt pattern with a kind of a stripe down the front. I did it in gold sequins and it has a secret pocket. It's such a cool pattern. I really enjoyed making it and wearing it, and I'm definitely going to make some more. So thank you very much for that. So what am I wearing today? So the weather, shall I give you a little weather update? The weather in Dublin is cold and wet and rainy and dreary and miserable. That's enough said about that. So I need all the warm clothes. So I dug this out of the wardrobe and this is an oldie but a definite goodie. I made this I think about 2 years ago this time of the year, and I did it as a collaboration with my fantastic friend Sarah. She is on YouTube and also over on Instagram as Sew Sarah Style. She's fantastic, and we both made the Pogonip pullover by Friday Pattern Company. I made it in this fantastic zebra fleece fabric from Love Fabric Ireland. I'll link them down below. So fantastic placket with little poppers, and then it's got elastic cuffs, and then it's got 2 little welt pockets. And I did the version with the little pocket at the back, so I can actually roll up this sweatshirt into the little pocket, which is a bit of fun. It really is. So it's lovely and cozy and warm. So what have I been getting up to in the sewing room? Well, kind of in the sewing room, or the knitting room as we shall call it. I've been getting on with my lovely Hermione socks, so I'll link that pattern down below. It's on Ravelry, and I'm making them in this beautiful yarn that I got from my fantastic friends Sam and Catherine in my advent calendar. It's a beautiful stripy yarn in these beautiful pink colours with some little kind of stripy bits. I love it. So I am doing the Hermione pattern, which gives this beautiful texture, really nice texture. It's a 4-row repeat. So I've done all the foot and I've turned the 2 heels. I use the Fish Lips Kiss heel. It's on Ravelry, link it down below as well. And now I'm on, as I like to call it, the home stretch, basically, because the heel is done and you just work up the leg. And then I think I'm going to do a 3x1 rib. So I would say I've got maybe less than a week left on these and then they're finished. And as always, I'm doing my 2 at a time, which I just love. And I've been using my fantastic neck light, which has just been such a game changer. So my wonderful neck light that I got for Christmas. So that is my little knitting update. So hopefully the next time I see you, I will have finished those beautiful socks and I will be moving on to the crochet blanket that I want to do, which is the Serdar crochet along from 2 springs ago. I think I made a mistake the last time I was on. It wasn't last year's, it was 2024. And it is called Blossoms and Buds, and I can't wait to get started on that. I was looking more into it and I had a sneak peek at the YouTube videos, and it's really pretty with these beautiful daisies and pastels, but it's almost done like a log cabin, which to my little patchworky quilty brain really makes me happy. So I'm really excited about getting started on that. So what else have I been doing? So I think I mentioned the last time I was on that I wanted to make a laptop bag. So I had some bits for it. I had some fabric, but I was missing foam and I was missing some hardware. So I put in a little order and they were shipped, and then they were sitting in the post office for I don't know how long, waiting for them. So I kept getting notifications saying they're out for delivery, all that good stuff, but no sign of them. So I wanted to give myself a little project while I was waiting. So I decided to make a project bag to hold the project in until all my bits and bobs arrived. So this is loosely based on the Sewcanshe project bag, but I basically went with the measurements I had, the vinyl I had, the block that I had, all that good stuff, but it's loosely based on that pattern and it's a free pattern. I'll link that down below. So I was kind of craving a little bit of patchwork, so I googled an FPP to see if there was any sewing machine FPP block out there, and I did find one, and it's on the Penny Spool Quilts blog, I should say, and I'll link that down below. So I started with this. So I made this little FPP block here. So that's foundation paper piecing, where you basically sew onto the paper. It's a really, really fun way of patchwork. So I did this little block. Then I had this fantastic Sewing Notions fabric left over. So I just extended the block to make it, I think, was it 14, I think, or something like that, whatever measurement. I wanted to make it nice and big because I do have 2 or 3 other project bags, but they're quite small. So say if I'm cutting out a sweatshirt or a dress or something, they don't always fit in those project bags. So I want to make one that was grand and big. So here's the front. I do have a ring light on because it's pitch dark outside. So this is going to reflect. So I'll see, can I show you it a little bit? Here is the vinyl, and it's from my fantastic friends Sam and Catherine in the advent calendar. So I will pop in a picture of what this looks like full size, but it's a very decent sized project bag. It's fantastic. So then I did the top in that Sewing Notions, and basically the vinyl is just the width of the vinyl, and that's why I made this little portion this big. So I just balanced it all out. It's got a fantastic little zip pull here from the little sewing tree. It's a sewing machine, which is very, very cute. And then I popped in a Specky Seamstress Always Crafting label. And then it's got a little hanging loop. And then the binding, I used the beautiful buttons fabric that the very lovely Rita very kindly gave me last year. So I thought that was very cute because it's just a kind of a sewing themed, Sewing Notion type bag. And it's very, very cute. And I'm very, very happy with it. So that was my little project bag. So when my fantastic hardware arrived, I knew I could get started on my laptop bag, and I'm very happy to report that I got it done. So this is the Country Cow Designs Ankor laptop bag. I'd never made a Country Cow Designs pattern before, but I really, really enjoyed it. So this is what it looks like. So I had the cork fabric here that I bought at the Knit and Stitch in Belfast. I think it's from a shop called the Fabric Chicks, I think. They're really, really fun stuff. Then this navy is faux leather that I got from Sarah, again at the Little Sewing Tree, on a pre-order a couple of months ago, and it's called Mora fabric in this beautiful navy colour. So then you've got the cork and the navy on the front, and you've got the cork and the navy on the back. Then lovely webbing strap again from the Little Sewing Tree, and of course all the beautiful rose gold hardware, which I just love, and this zip pull says handmade. So the other handmade little label here is from my very lovely friend Orla. She is the fabric shop Sewwha, because that is where I bought my lining. So if you've been watching my vlog for any few months, my new bag, my Takesha bag, I'll pop in a picture here, the lining on that was a kind of a pinky colour, but I knew I wanted a more kind of off-white creamy colour for the lining on this, and this is what I went for. It's a beautiful bonded nylon fabric. So when this arrived, Orla had very kindly popped in this label, which I think looks really, really nice. So this is the outside. As I say, this is the front, and then this is the back, and then on the inside, as mentioned, it's got this lovely, lovely bonded nylon fabric. So then this is the laptop sleeve. So this opens here, and then you actually measure your laptop. So that's why I've got my stitch lines here, so it fits nice and snugly inside. Then it's got this little elastic that pops over a little button to keep it all secure. And I was recently tidying up my Adam Sew's caddy, because things are just being flung in there, so it needed a good clear out. And I found a pack of these fantastic buttons that I bought from the lovely Becky, so for Jazz and Wow, her Jazz and Wow range, when I was at the retreat last year, and I had completely forgotten about them, and they were in one of the pockets of the caddy. But how perfect are they, these beautiful, beautiful little glittery buttons. So that's your button and loop for your laptop to keep it all nice and secure. So that's on this side. I put that on this side towards me. Then on the other side is a fantastic welt pocket, a huge big welt pocket all the way across here, and again this is fully lined as well. And then this, I put in this fantastic Sarah Hart's handmade label from my advent calendar. How spoiled am I? So I think this just looks really, really nice, the blue. So it's a very, very lovely make. I made one change. The only change I made was in the pattern, it has you push the 2 rings here on the same side, so they both should go on the back side of the bag. But I thought that would kind of have a funny kind of weight distribution, so I put 1 tab on the front and 1 tab on the back, and I think that kind of balances out a little bit better. But very, very happy with this. I think it looks very, very smart. It fits my laptop, it fits all kinds of things, anything you'd need for a day out or a day to the office, but I'm very, very happy. So I'm hoping this wears nicely. I'm very, very precious about it. Obviously it's protected from the rain, all that good stuff, but I'm very, very happy with it. And I think it's a very, very smart laptop case, and I would definitely make a Country Cow pattern again. So this is my laptop bag. So delighted I got those 2 little things done this week. That was really, really good fun. So what are my plans? So I would like to make a little bag to go inside that bag. I'm definitely on my bags. I really am. I will do garments at some stage. So I would like a little kind of like a purse or a little kind of tidy or something, because I change handbags quite a lot and things are kind of rattling around inside there. But if I had something that would just hold all my bits and bobs and then I could just transfer it to the various bags that I use, because I use a lot of bags, obviously. So I was looking, and of course my fantastic friend Adam Sews, he has the mini zip case, which looks perfect. So I would like to give that a go. So I have more vinyl, and I thought this time I would use this vinyl, and this is one that I bought at the Knit and Stitch in Belfast, and it's this really fun kind of a rainbow ombre tartan, would we call it? I think this would look very cute on the inside. And then for my fabrics, I did actually buy this as well at the Fabric Chicks. I think it was this kind of silver lame fabric, which I think would look quite fun under this, so give it a good contrast. So I think I might do that for the inside. And then on the outside, I picked up from the Crafty Studio here in Dublin this fantastic little bit of fabric. I think they had half a metre left of this, and it was just too pretty. It's again a kind of an ombre rainbowy fabric, but it's lovely stars. So I think all these together would look really cute as a mini zip case. So that's going to be one of my little plans. I've just noticed here, I did actually buy some fat quarters this week. I'll report back on my fat quarters. I went to the range and they had Easter fat quarters. Look at these, how cute are they? I could not resist. They also had Christmas decorations in there, and I was very tempted by some Christmas decorations on sale. So they have little Easter bunnies with eggs. They have a whole load of Easter eggs. Then this lovely ginghamy one, which I think I've had before. And then this lovely kind of maybe raindroppy print. And then this one with the little, maybe the little gonk bunnies. I think they might be. I think we all know somebody who might like those ones. So these were really good fun, and I picked up these because you can't walk past little fat quarters like these. You really can't. So that hopefully is going to be a mini zip case in my rainbowy, starry, lame-y, vinyl-y fabric, and I'm really looking forward to getting started on that. I also am going to do a little tiny bit of garment sewing, but it is for baby French seams, and I'm going to make him a little adventure raglan from Waves and Wild. I have it cut out already. I had a bit of this fabric left over from the shark costumes, and this is going to be his birthday jumper, as I always do. So I'm going to make him this. And then as I was cutting out an adventure raglan, I realized that I have some fabric that I have not showed you. This is the cutest fabric. It's little elephants. And I am exceedingly grateful to my wonderful friend Mel. She's Melanie Keane. You'll have heard me talk about her here on the channel. We did a collaboration last summer. We made the Amelia jacket together, which is really good fun. So I'll link her channel down below. She is the most impeccable sewist. She really is, and such a lovely lady. She really is. And she had messaged me a good long while ago saying that she had this fabric and she thought my boys would like it. And you can agree, this is the cutest fabric. So she very kindly got this to me through various sewists in different locations. So thank you very much, Mel. That was very kind of you. And this is all cut out now to be a little sweatshirt, and it's going to be utterly adorable. So thank you. So those won't take long to whiz up at all. The Adventure Raglan Waves and Wild, super quick pattern. So I'll just be able to whiz those through my overlocker, and hopefully I'll have those to show you next week as well. So they are my plans for the week. Finish off my socks as well, and then hopefully next week I'll have a little garment sewing update for you as well, because I've got thinking, I've got planning, I've got my spreadsheet on the go, as I always do, about what I'd like to start making over the next few weeks for sure. So I should leave it there for now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've all had a good week, or a good few weeks since I last saw you. If you like this video, I would very much love it if you give me a thumbs up, and also please consider subscribing. If you would like to leave me a comment on anything you saw below, or if you'd like to ask a question about anything, please feel free to do so and leave a comment in the comment box below. You know how much I love having the chats. I hope you all have a lovely week. I hope you all get some time for some lovely sewing or crafting, and I will talk to you all again very soon in another video. Take care everyone. Bye.